Hi everyone, this is Tony from On My Crafts, and I'm in my office preparing for another vinyl demonstration, and I just wanted to show you my obsession. These are the walls of my office. I put up a lot of different quotes and things that mean things to me, and I just wanted to show you these. And then I'm going to show you a project that I'm working on. At On My Crafts, you'll find that recently we have brought in several items that we got specifically for doing crafting upon. Little pots, buckets, and then some plaques that are available. And you can find them on our website. Give me just 1 minute and I'll show you how this is to be done. Thank you. This is one of the plaque projects that I've been working on. These plaques come in this red color. They also come in black and in white or oatmeal. And this is what we're going to be working on. As you can see, this one that I've put together, it says good morning. I'm going to do another one with good afternoon, and then one with good night or good evening. And these are all taken from one specific cartridge. It's called DECOR and more. And I'm using a variety of different vinyls, but I'm using our vinyl, the Oracal 631. It's transferable, so that if for some reason I make a mistake, or if I decide I don't want the saying that I've put on this, it can be taken off and not damage the plaque that I'm working with. But I'm going to start by going over how to adjust and use your Cricut machine for this project. Okay, this is of course my Cricut machine. I've put in the cartridge and put the mat on the top so that I'm ready that way. And the first thing I want to check and make sure is that I have my needle adjusted, and I'm not sure if you can see this, but we try to put our needle, or we put our needle on 3, and then we come over to the side, and on speed. When I'm cutting vinyl, I cut it on medium as well, and then the pressure knob I put on medium as well. That's all pretty basic, but I want to make sure that people understand, because there's some confusion about that. Your intention should be to try and cut the vinyl without cutting the backing. So by making those adjustments, it'll cut through the vinyl and make what they call a kiss cut, so that it doesn't go all the way through and make a sticker. Then you make your choices, of course, as to what you're going to cut out. And I'll show you how I've done that. Okay, as you can see on my first project, I put a rooster on the center of this piece with good morning. I used the DECOR and more for the rooster, and I found that in my catalog, and I think you can see that. I wanted the rooster that had the cutouts in it, and so I chose that, and it's on the bottom hand, so there's no shift required, and I just pushed the rooster button and it cut out just as I'm showing you here. Now the next piece that I wanted to do just a bird for afternoon, and so I found the bird that I wanted, and I cut these at 4 inches just so that I could be standard between one plate and the next one as I go along. And then I used Plankton School book for my lettering, and I cut my lettering at 1 inch. Now with this little video, I wanted to try and make sure I was able to show you all the different steps that are involved in doing a vinyl project like we've been doing. After you've cut your material out, you can see you have to do what they call weeding, and if it's cut properly, it should peel off pretty easily. And that's what I'm trying to do here. And this is my afternoon. And then I'll go through and pick out the centers. If you don't have a weeding tool like this, I would certainly encourage you to get one. We sell them as individual pieces here or in a Cricut kit, tool kit. So once that's all pulled out like I've got there, then I'm going to show you by adjusting, and I have afternoon now. I've put it on some clear transfer tape, something that's not available yet, but I wanted you to be able to see what it was I'm doing, and I'm using the tool to burnish this onto the project, and then I'll just lift this off. And generally it sits right down like I need it to, and I think you can see that. And then I'm going to put the next piece on, which is the good. And again, I'll set this over here where you can see it, I hope, and use the burnishing tool. And pull this off. And then I just push this on and center it. I made some marks previously so I know where it needs to be. And then again I lift this off. Okay. And then this is the bird that I've chosen to put on it. You can see that I've already cut it out. I've gotten rid of the excess, weeded it, so it's all ready to go. And I'll burnish that on. Whoops. And you can see how it just pulls it off. Bring this back over where you can see it. And then I'm just going to center that where I want it there. And then again, burnish that piece on and lift this off. You can see it's trying not to stick on me. And if you can just get it started, it's good when it does what I don't want it to do, because then you know that you can expect some of that. But I've just got my little pick, and I'll get it started down on there. And then once that's on, just use this to straighten it out a little bit, make sure it's stuck down. And you can see what I've done with the good afternoon now for this project. Okay, so now you can see I've done the good morning, then to the black one with a good afternoon, and this is my last one. And it's the oatmeal colored. Now everybody has different tastes. I'm going to use the black vinyl on this one, and I'm going to be cutting out the owl, and it'll say good night. So give me just a minute. I'm going to go back to my Cricut and we'll do some cutting.